back to my channel. Today I am doing a recipe, which I haven't done any recipe videos in a long time. So I figured, you know what? We're in quarantine. This is one that I have found off of Pinterest. I really love it a lot. Fun fact, something a lot of you guys may or may not know about me, unless you follow me on my Instagram. You've seen my Instagram stories. I don't have an Instapot. I don't have an air fryer. This is my love. This is my life. And I love her and she loves me. And she's my baby. I made a lot of Crockpot recipes. They're quick, easy, and the leftovers last well throughout the week for David and I, so I don't have to worry about cooking as much because I don't really like to cook. I like to bake and I like to crockpot. That's as far as it goes. I don't like to cook normal food. It's just a pain in the ass for me. You want to make your life easier. I found this recipe on Pinterest. I will try to link it down below if you want to see. It's very simple. It's making taco meat in a crockpot, which is awesome. Love the idea. I've done it before and really liked how it turned out. Disclaimers, this is not vegan, this is not vegetarian, this is not any of that. So if you are any of those things, this is not for you, girl. I am gonna say I'm cutting the recipe in half because obviously it's just David and I only have about just over a pound of ground beef, and I don't feel like using a lot just because I have a problem with eating leftovers throughout the week. David's the only one that knows how to eat leftovers, and I'm trying, and we're trying times now, so I'm trying not to do that. Stop rambling. Okay, so first thing I'm actually gonna do is spray my crockpot. You can get liners. They sell liners for it that I actually have some, but I don't like using them because it just makes a mess. And I'll spray the inside of I just like to lightly coat the inside just so nothing sticks and gets crazy for cleanup. You're gonna take mine's still a little frozen. So this is a 1.24 pounds of ground beef I got from Price Chopper. Something you guys may or something that you guys may not know about me is that my mom actually used to be a meat cutter for a few grocery stores down here when I was little. So she knows a lot about meat. So anytime I get any meat or I think it goes bad or any questions I have in general, I always ask her because she was a meat cutter, and it's fun fact, so was my biological dad too. He was also a meat cutter. Basically, they knew their stuff, so I feel very confident when I buy meat. I'm messing something up, I just call her. So this ground beef is a little bit frozen. The recipe says that you may have to cook it for 7 hours. I'm gonna cook it for 4.5, just because it's not a lot of meat and it's still a little bit, oh god, I'm scared. Okay. Oh, you just plop that in there and wash your hands because I have a phobia. So the next recipe is salsa. So I'm actually just using the rest of what I have in the fridge, which is the Ortega home style. I like the Tostito salsa so much better. I'm gonna just use about half a cup. Coats the meat. If I feel like I have to add more later, I definitely will. The recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of taco seasoning. I'm actually just gonna use 2, and I really don't want to use my nail to do this. This is the Old El Paso taco seasoning in a can that I got from Price Chopper. I don't know about anywhere else in the country. You could probably get on Amazon in bulk. I know people say never to measure over what you're trying to make, but fun fact about Sam, I like a lot of seasoning in my food. It's the way that I've always been, so I don't really care if it's a little bit more than it's supposed to be. I feel like I get that from my dad's side because partially Italian and Portuguese. I just like to throw a whole bunch of garlic and seasonings into stuff, and sometimes it does not work out very well. But you know what? Whatever. So I'm just gonna put 1, 2, and then I'm just gonna tap in a little bit more. So I'm just gonna add, a lot more. As you guys heard my sister say, and I saw the video that my sister and I did when we did a Get Ready With Me, she's admitted that I've gotten better with cooking since I moved out, and I have, and I'm very proud of myself. Once you are done with that, that's literally all the ingredients. That is what it should look like. So now I'm just gonna place this in my crock pot and I'm gonna set it on high. Then I'm gonna set a timer. But I will say for the record, I am gonna keep coming back in here and checking on it, so I may not have it in there for the full 4 hours. I usually eyeball it and just see if everything is mixed together very well, if it's cooked enough, that sort of thing. Yeah, so I will show you guys the product when it's done. This is the easiest way to make tacos, especially if you really hate standing over a stove and breaking up the meat. I hate doing that. It's the worst thing ever. I've always I can never get it as fine as I want it to be, first of all. Second of all, ever since I found this taco recipe, I can't make tacos without putting taco seasoning in now and salsa, just because it tastes so much better and it tastes different and just, oh, it's so good. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling now and I am going to clean up the remaining of the stuff that's here, and I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. I realize I suck and it is now 9:30 at night. But I've had the crock pot on. I have a keep warm setting, so I've had it on keep warm. I did already eat and it was very good. But this is what the meat looks like with salsa and the taco seasoning in there. It's so good. It smells so good right now, but since it's after 8 o'clock, I'm trying not to eat. But this is what it should look like. Do advise to, obviously, like you see, here's a chunk right here, to break it up the best that you can, the meat, as it's cooking. I do like to check on it every so often, like every half hour, every hour or so. I didn't have it cooking the full 4 hours, as I said earlier, but this is the end result, and it is delicious and it's easy. And again, just make sure you break up all the meat. That's where my downfall kind of came in for this. I know it doesn't even look like a lot in like that big crock pot. It's like, Sam, you could have did that on the stove. Probably, but I didn't. Had it on the keep warm setting probably since like 5:30 when I had dinner. So David shall be home from work very, very soon so he can have his tacos. And then I'm going to turn this off. Actually, I'm going to turn it off right now because it's still going to stay hot. I'm going to put the leftovers away. How I make my taco meat in the crock pot, and I really love it a lot. I think it tastes so good. Again, you could probably just do it normally in a pan on the stove, but I just like it doing it this way because I feel like, I don't know, like it's a more flavorful and all that kind of stuff. And I also just want to mention quickly, I did add a little bit more salsa and seasoning to it just because I like flavorful meat. Like I don't know. Again, maybe it's just part of me and my genes, but I don't like to skimp on the seasonings at all. So I love you guys so much. Hope you've an awesome day. Subscribe if you want to see more of me. Like this video if you enjoyed. Turn on bell post notifications so you know when I post a new video. And I do want to say, because I don't think I'm going to be saying it in the videos I've just uploaded, but I apologize for not uploading this past weekend. I had a really weird weekend, and it was really just not good for me and for David. I don't really want to get too much into it, but Saturday, it was just a really weird day for me, and then Sunday was just a really bad day for both of us, so I just didn't want to edit or anything like that. So I am going to try and get back to daily posting the best that I can, all that kind of stuff, because I'm going to try my best to daily post during this quarantine till I have to go back to work. If I go back to my job, talk about that in another video. I don't know. I'm feeling some type of things. Not really some type of things. I'm feeling like now that I've just been having all this time, as we all have this time to sit with our own thoughts and our own mind, I'm really contemplating on if I really want to be in childcare for the rest of my life, and if I want to try and venture out elsewhere after this is all over. Of course, still go back to my job, but just in the future, or if I just want to go try somewhere like Ulta or whatever, like I've said in the past. I don't know. Wherever the future may hold, whatever the future may hold, I'm not. All right, so I'm annoying. I'm sorry. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.